Hi Quilters, today is December 26th, 2018, about 6:58 p.m. We'll get started in a couple of minutes. Pull this up on my cell phone. So thank you all for waiting for me to come in. Volume. And I guess I better do notifications. All right. So welcome everybody. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. I feel like I'm crooked today. I'm looking at this all kind of wrong. Let's see if I can cut this light on, see if it helps. So I don't have an, I have something on top of my laptop which is making my iPad sit higher, so you see more of the ceiling fan today. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. We got less than a minute. We've got Vicki Lemire here. She says, hello, welcome everyone. Had a grand Christmas. I'm so glad, Vicki. Sarah Ragland is here. She says, hello, T and everyone. Hi, Sarah. And Vicki also says hello. Gloria Gonzalez says, hi, T and all. Happy holidays. Bonita Nan says, hi, Miss T and everyone. Hope your Christmas celebration was fantabulous. Yes, indeed. I am so tired still from yesterday. I started cooking Monday on Christmas Eve, and I did some sewing, did some quilting on my long arm in between, and then continued cooking on Christmas Day. I only had like the pound cake to make and the icing for it. And then when I got to my daughter's house, because she wanted to host at her house, and she has more space than I do, so I was like, okay. So I had to make apple cider when I got there. So just had to reheat everything. But I had a great time. It was good to be with my family. I'd say we probably had about maybe 30, 35 people total, something like that. So we had a good time. So I'm glad it's over though. Cheryl Clutt says, happy holidays. Hi, Cheryl. Dana Faber is here. She says, howdy from Texas. Hi, Dana. Laura Miller says, Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas, Laura. Eric Oda is here early. He says, hello, hello, all. Hi, Eric. Hope your holidays was great. Are you back home or still out of town? And then we've got Tracy Davis is here saying hello. Hi, Tracy. Ramona Speckman is here saying hi to everybody. Billy Weatherreed says hi, everyone. I say, yeah, it is Weatherreed. I'm sorry. I was going to say I pronounced her name wrong again, but I did it right this time, I think. Mary Smith is here. She says, Merry Christmas to you and everyone from Stuffed Brooklyn. Exactly. Sonia Jones is here saying hello to everyone. Francine says happy holidays to one and all. We got Wind Sprinter says her name is Barbara Barty. She says hello from Maryland. So hi, Barbara. Erica is here. Hi, Erica. Welcome back. That's Erica Selman saying hello to everyone. Joan Elkins says hi to you and everyone. June Hansen says hi to everyone. Got Danielle Delatio says hello from Columbus, Ohio. Teresa Connor says hello to everyone. I got Eric's attention right away with the pound cake, it seems. And then Teresa says, glad you got to spend time with your family. Thank you so much. My family means a lot to me. I love get-togethers. In car says, Eric, did you get all of your last minute sewing completed? And he hasn't answered that yet. Darlene Former says, greetings from Northern Virginia. Blessings and positive energy to all. Thank you, Darlene. A great thing to have going into the new year. I'm reading, sorry. Eric says that he is back home now. Okay, that's great. Glad you made it safely. And Claudette from Anaheim, California says hello. Hi, Claudette. Welcome to the chat room. We got Leah O'Brien. She's been doing really good. I'm so proud of you. She's in my scrap quilting club. She's here. I hardly ever expect anybody from St. Louis to be in my, from the St. Louis area, because she's not from St. Louis. I'm not in St. Louis, actually. But from the St. Louis area to be in my chats, because they see me all the time. Let's see, we got Francesca here. She says hello to everyone. I'm hoping that Francesca will be joining our scrap club next year. She's from the St. Louis area as well. And then Eric is responding to Ann, says, nope, I just got the backing, so we'll be sewing tomorrow. And he had said in the last chat that his mom told him that she wanted to see it before he quilted it. So she let the pressure off of him. And then we've got Claire Piera here. She says, hi, all, relaxing after the rush. Of course. I kind of done a chill day today. It was kind of like, well, I'll talk about it in a minute, but it was like an off day. Carolyn Bowser says, hi, T. It's Callie B. Hi, Callie. And got Sarah Ingstram here. She says, hi from Nashville. Hi, Sandra. So, yeah, so we got 55 people in the chat room. That's amazing for the day after Christmas, and I wasn't even sure if we should have it or not. So thank you all for joining me. I'm laughing because Eric, I saw that, Eric. I'll wait till he put it back. But, yeah, for today, I didn't do anything. It was kind of a chill day for me. I did finish quilting my Cobblestones and Bricks by Darlene Fitzgerald. She's got a book with the pattern in it. We're doing a sew along. So I actually got it quilted. I have the binding on it. I now need to make a label before I start hand sewing the binding on. And that's where I'm at. That's all I did today is let me see. I probably sewed maybe about 3 rotations at the most, because it was mostly done. So I just kind of did a chill day. I was so tired and I was just chilling. Also, I did edit a video. I added a video today, trying to make sure I got the right days. And it is the mail call video. I got a couple of cards in the mailbox. And then I just added on gifts from my quilting friends into that video, because I figured some of you might be interested in seeing what I got for Christmas from my quilting friends. Now, most of my quilting friends, we decided not to go crazy and go all out and get a lot of stuff, because none of us needed it, or even not get us anything. So if you gave something, it was okay if you didn't give any. I mean, if you gave something, it was okay if you didn't get anything back. Let me say that. So because we got so much stuff we're not going to use, we're going to die with all this stuff. So we was like, what's the point? So, but I did give everybody something anyway, because I had such great bargains that I had gotten throughout the year. I know I gave everybody a book from C&T Publishing, and then I also gave everybody some kind of fabric. I can't remember now what it was, because it's been a little while. So yeah, but the point, I am so tired. The point is, I added those things into the mail call video, which will come out on Friday. So that would be our Friday video. The video for tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. is going to be a premiere video, which means that I'll be in the chat room. It's going to be the studio premiere for Joyce she allowed me to videotape her room, and she uses the lower level of her home. Some of you might say it's a basement, but I say this one is definitely a lower level because her windows go from the bottom all the way up to the top, and so she uses that for her sewing area. And she started out in the bedroom that's built in there, and then she has now worked her way out. So that's a great one for you all to see as well. She also got some unique storage options. Some of them are expensive, and then some of them are cheap ones. So I love her expensive one, of course. So you might be interested in seeing that tomorrow, or seeing it sometime this month before when it comes out, because it'll be a really good one as well. And then I have to schedule some other people. I know I have one friend that's willing for me to do it, but because of Christmas and she having to move stuff to put her Christmas tree up, she had to put some of the family, like furniture, that she has the family at her house as well. And so she has to move stuff from her living room into her sewing room during the holiday season. And so whenever she puts her stuff back, then I have one other person. And then I do have somebody else that I'm nagging to get into their space. I'm trying to get Debbie Huey to let me get in her space. So I have at least 3 options right now of people that I can add on into the new year for studio videos. So let me go back into the comment section. Yeah, that's when Eric, he changed his comment, said that his mom told him to change the border. I thought that was pretty funny. Let's see. We got Linda Fowler here. She's from Traverse City, Michigan. Hi, Linda. And Francesca is saying, yes, so want to be in the scrap club. Those pictures you posted were fabulous. Yes, I'm in the process of typing up the annual email for that. So I'm doing a lot of work behind the scenes on Scrap Quilting Club, as well as my business stuff, trying to get my New Year stuff made up. So I'm working on Scrap Quilting Club. That email will go out on January 1st. So if you don't see it on January 2nd, then you need to contact me and say, you forgot to add me. Carolyn Bowser says, I finally finished my first string quilt. Well, congratulations. I hope you will make more. They tend to get easier as you go along. And then the nice thing about string blocks is that you can always use them for chain piecing in between other projects. And Claire says she did her thumbs up. So thumbs up, everybody. Thank you so much, Claire, for the reminder. Carolyn says, I just purchased a long arm quilter. Can't wait to start quilting on it. Oh, wow. Now, you know we want to know which one did you get. That's pretty cool. Charisse says, happy holidays to everyone. Karen Henderson is saying hello to all. Darlene is saying at Carolyn that is neat. Of course, we want to know what you got, though. Judy is here. H. Wolf says hi all. Claire says, T, girl, you got stuff. Exactly. Eric says he may be in St. Louis next year. That'll be cool. Maria Mayer says, happy holidays, T. Thank you, Maria. Debbie is not in here yet, Eric. I don't know where she is. She's still having fun from Christmas, I guess. That's pretty cool. H. Will says her first name is Hunter, but she's a lady, though. That is pretty cool. You would normally think it's a guy name, but that's cool. I like that. Darlene says, I worked on some genealogy over Christmas. That's right. You got to get your stuff together. That's pretty cool. And then Hunter also says that she loved the through the year review of quilts. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That one took, sometimes those type videos take so much longer for me to produce because I have to go throughout all my videos for the entire year to pull out all of those photos and get them all corralled into one place so that I can make those type videos. So thank you so much. And it looks like it was well received. I got over like 600 views on it yesterday on Christmas, so I thought that was amazing. So thank you all so much. Mary Smith says, any apartment quilting spaces coming up? I just did the one was apartment. It was a condo, which it's apartment building, but they sell them to the people and make them condos. And I just showed that one. That was Rita's space. If you missed that one in earlier December, then go check that, Mary, because that was an apartment. It was a condo, but it was in a bedroom. Her studio was actually in her master suite. And the other, well, the 3 people that I just mentioned all have dedicated sewing spaces. One of them is in a bedroom, but it's in a house. It's a bedroom in a house. But it's just gorgeous. She's just done a beautiful job with it. And she took the biggest bedroom in her house for her sewing room. And she has a long arm in it. So that's how big this bedroom is. But, I got one other person that I haven't talked to yet that actually has her studio in her home in a bedroom that's like a smaller size bedroom, and I want to ask her if she would be willing to do it, but I haven't asked her yet. We got Carla Deloach says, I'm in the KC metro area. I would love to know where to find fabric in the St. Louis area, any hidden gems. I don't know if you know about Jackman's fabrics. They're off of Lindbergh and Olive in that neighborhood. If you're coming in off of Highway 70, you're going to pass Also Personal Quilt Shop off of Highway 70 in O'Fallon or St. Peters, Missouri. I don't know which one her area is in because they're neighboring counties. So you might want to look that up. Just Also Personal. SEW Personal. The quilt shop in St. Charles, Missouri recently closed, so I'm pausing as I'm driving down the highway here. Let me think. Another hidden gem that's great, and if you're going to Jackman's, it's just right down Lindbergh, is the Quilted Fox. If you're looking for different types of fabric, she has a batik wall. She has all your different colors, but then she also purchases like Australian fabrics and Orientals. She has a huge selection. So if you're looking for specialty, like other country type fabrics, Shishiko, which is Japanese, she has a lot of those type prints. So if you're looking for that kind of stuff, she's great for that. She has very unique pieces. That's called the Quilted Fox again. That's 3. If you need more, let me know. Those would be my favorites, though. Bonita says, it's nice they are sharing their work areas. Great ideas to apply to your sewing areas, too. Yes. And that's the main reason that I did it, because people kept asking me to do another studio tour. I'm like, it's the same from the previous studio tour, so I didn't see the point in that. But I thought maybe if I just share other people's studio, that would help people as well. And then when I even showed my studio, one of the people, the viewers, left a comment and gave me some suggestions for switching my room around. And they all were very good suggestions. And maybe at some point I may look into doing some of that. I don't know yet, but we'll see. I just love that the comment is there and I can go back and refer to it at any time. So, and Carolyn says the long arm she bought was the Innova Autopilot. Pretty cool. I don't know anything about it, but sounds good. Cute Red Socks. I'm just blocking the name. I want to say Christine, but I know I'm probably wrong. Says, hi, everybody. Thanks for coming to Tea Live. Thank you so much. I don't know if she mentioned her name up above and I missed it. Francesca says, T, can you do my studio but need cleaning as there was a flood Saturday? Oh my gosh, nearby. Oh, sure. I will tape your video whenever, your studio whenever you get it ready. I would love to. We can put you up next. So whenever you're ready, just shoot me an email. Be great. Eric's in the comment section being bad again. Teresa Davidson says, happy holidays, everyone. Happy holidays, Teresa. Thank you so much. Diane57 is here saying hi to everyone. Orna Soffer is here. She says hello from Ohio. Hi, Orna. Janet Mackerel has said, lucky girl, Carlin. Have fun with your Innova. I can only say this so Debbie will hear it when she come back to this video. Eric says, Debbie must have gotten drunk on the eggnog or wrapped herself in the tinsel. I love it. And Eric is asking me, what projects have I thought about for 2019? I'm actually going to be doing Christmas quilt sew along. I'm not going to probably have it on YouTube. It will be in my Teaquilts Facebook group, but it's like a branch off. You got to join Teaquilts in order to see the link to join the other group. So I am going to be doing that. I'm going to like give people a choice of 2 different quilts to do, and you don't have to do them in Christmas fabrics either. You can do them in whatever fabrics you like, but you have to join Teaquilts. And then once you join Teaquilts, I have a pinned post for you to request to join into the Teaquilt sew along group. And I have a retreat maybe in January. I know for a fact I have a retreat in February. March and April, I'm going to be going to Quilt Festival. In April, I'm going to be going to Paducah, Kentucky's Quilt Show. Quilt Festival is in March. The Paducah Quilt Show, AQS show, is in April. And then in addition to March and April, I've got like 2 different lectures set up with road trips in each month with workshops. So I am going to be very busy. So I don't know yet what I'm going to be doing a lot of, but I do know one thing that I want to get done is I want to start quilting on those charity quilts from this year. We will do a charity project next year for my birthday month, but we're going to do it differently. So I'll think up something for that as well. It will still be similar to a string, but we're going to make string blocks that are like quarter log cabin blocks in a way. That's what we're going to do. I'll get the directions and sizes out for that as we go along. And I haven't really thought much after that because I got some things that I personally want to accomplish, and I don't know if I'm going to even have time to do that since I am a one-person shop. I don't know how much I can realistically do in a year with doing YouTube too. And thinking of YouTube, you got to hold your breath. The first 2 weeks in January, I probably will not be uploading any videos. I'm going to take a break. I am doing Vlogmas for December. I've uploaded a video every day. I don't know if I'm going to videotape and then just upload later, but I know you will not get any uploads from me. And I'm still undecided as to whether or not I'm going to do live chats. I will do the live chat next week for sure. That's New Year's Day, I think, if I'm correct in my head. And yeah, I may take 2 weeks off. I know I have a trip planned next weekend, so, and then I'm going to need some time to get some things organized in my life. So we'll see. Linda says, not buying fabric except blenders because downsizing to a smaller house next year, then traveling for maybe a year. Oh, that sounds exciting. Pretty cool. And Bonita's asking about Ace Hardware. You know, I need not to go in the Ace Hardware. Oh my God. I need to start packing up my fabric and start selling it as fabric groupings or something. But, you know, probably won't do that either because it takes too much work. Mary says, I saw that video. The condo looked large. I mean, a tiny New York City type apartment. Yes, it was a small condo, but it fit everything that she had, and she just made sure that she's, you know, kept her storage to the size and spacing that she had. Unlike me, who's just got, you know, my storage is everywhere. Maria says, I sent my daughter to Jackman's from Houston. Yes, she did. And I got sinus issues again, so please pardon my sniffles. I miss one day taking meds, and then it comes right back. Cute Red Sox says, I love seeing you and your daughter together on your blog. Well, thank you. She is a hoot. And we were cutting up on Christmas. We were singing and doing all kinds of stuff in front of people. And we do have like some snapshot videos, but I can't put them in the videos anywhere because it would be copyrighted, and then it wouldn't make sense if you didn't have the music to it. But we were doing the hokey pokey and everything else and singing Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas, and we were a hoot. So and Diane wants the eggnog that Debbie's probably somewhere drunk off of. That is funny. You all are a hoot. She also said, wait a minute, let me go back up. Francesca says, Quilted Fox is great for help getting fabric to coordinate. Yes, and that is their specialty. They actually teach classes. The actual owner teach a class on fabric coordination of all kind of wild prints that you would think wouldn't go together. And then Diane 57 says, T, what kind of fabrics are do-rags made of? My nephew asked me. I don't know. I would almost think, from my perspective, most of us are looking for my hair type. We buy everything that's more on the silk side. So we don't buy anything that's cotton. So I can't really help you with that. I would do it in silk for my hair. And Joan Thomas is here. She says, hi, T. Happy holidays from Canada. Thank you so much, Joan. Welcome. Leetta says, the Quilted Fox has an excellent selection of African fabrics. Okay, thank you. I couldn't remember, but I know they got so many different things going on in that one little shop. It's a small shop in one of our more prestigious neighborhoods. But they are so friendly in there. And then Erica says, where's the Quilt Festival in March? It is in the Chicago area. It's Rosemont, Illinois, which is from the St. Louis side. It's right before you get into the Chicago area. So I don't even have to drive into Chicago, which is what I really love about it. So yes, I love that area. And Hunter says, it's good to take a break. We will miss you, but that's good. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And Eric goes, no videos for 2 weeks. Oh, that's okay. You exhausted because I thought you were crazy doing a video every day in December. Yes, indeed. And that's all that I have really been doing, is mostly recording, editing, uploading, and releasing. And so I just need to do something else. I want to just do some, I want to start quilting some of those, like I said, those charity quilts. I need to do some office work. I got to get my tax stuff ready for all the stuff I've bought this year for this channel. And for my scrap club, because that's all included too. And so, yeah, I got some housekeeping I got to do. And then I'm also maybe going to Atlanta. And Diane Rooney isn't in here tonight, but I might be going to Atlanta next weekend. So, got a friend that lives in Atlanta. Her son is graduating Eagle Scouts is what I want to say. He's been in Cub Scouts, and he's now 18, and it's very rare. I think only like 25% of the boys that go through Cub Scout actually make it all the way through to Eagle Scouts. So she's having a big to-do about that, and so I might go down for that. That was also the kid who I made that Mizzou quilt for. He's a senior now, and he's going to be going to college, and that's his college dorm quilt. My screen scrolled again. Diane says, I gave him a sewing lesson. He wears them and wants to make them. Okay. If he wears it, then I would just take that to the fabric store. The do-rag that he wears, take it to the fabric store and have people just match the fabric for him. They might even have bandana prints that he can buy. Rita Whitney is here. She says, hi, friends. Getting in. Missed y'all. Hi, Rita. I've been seeing you in the comments section. So Michelle Thompson is here. She says, hello, T, and everyone from Indiana. Hi, Michelle. Hunter says, be right back. Hopefully we'll catch replay. Dogs gotta go walk. See you later. Winfred Baptiste says, hi, good night, Mrs. T and family. I'm here. What is your chat about? Absolutely nothing. About me taking a break for 2 weeks. That's about it. But I kind of warned you all that it wasn't going to be any subjects for a few months, actually, because I'm doing so much other stuff that if I'm doing an actual program on live chat, then I've got to like get research. I've got to have some kind of props. And so that takes a lot more time than me just coming in here and plopping myself in the chair and giving you an hour. If I'm planning a program, I may be spending like 3, 4, maybe 5 hours. So I don't have that kind of time to give right now. Okay. Thank you, Diane. She says that his hair type is like mine and that they are a mixed family. What we call our hair is just natural, which everybody's hair is natural until you go and put processes in it. And so because our hair is natural and it's kinky, we tend to use silk products on our hair. Darlene says, I would love to try the quilting ruler works for a domestic machine. Any thoughts as to which I should try? I like the Delola's Angel, and you need some kind of a straight, like a longer, say like 12 inches straight line ruler, and then you might want like some circles, because I like those. And then once you learn how to do feathers, or if you know how to do feathers, you can do feathers off of your circles. So those are some of the ones that I will start with. And Judy says, TCVS has some plastic neti pots that you can wash your sinuses out. Help a lot. And I do have a neti pot. I don't have any of the chemical that goes into the neti pot. So I need to go get a refill of the little packets. I know that I didn't use them all. I just can't find them. So maybe they fell into the bathroom trash can or something. I don't know. They were in a little storage cabinet I have in there. You know, I live with my husband too, you know. Tom says, I have appreciated all of your efforts, T. I look forward to the next video when you are ready. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Diane says, I'm here. Okay, because if I come to Atlanta, I'll try to see if I can meet up with you. I'm not sure what my schedule is going to be while I'm there. And like I said, I probably will only be there a weekend. I'm gonna fly in and fly out. So I don't even have my tickets yet because my friend is coordinating it, because her mom and I are both gonna go together. So my friend's gonna get the tickets and I'm just paying her. But and Claire says the Eagle Scouts is a big deal. Since I didn't have a boy, I had no clue, because when she first mentioned this in November, and I'm like, you're having a party for what? And then when I got home and talked to my husband, he says he was a Boy Scout, and he said, yeah, a lot of people don't make it that far. So Winfrey says, lots of work to be done. You go, girl. Enjoy yourself after all that hard work. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Bonita says, not too far from Charlotte, North Carolina. Are you flying into Atlanta? Yes, I am. I'm flying into Atlanta. I still thought Charlotte was a good little distance. It's not? Okay. That's pretty cool. Rita says, still have Fighting Those Colors. She's got a project that she posted in Teaquilts group. It's got a lot of green, and she's trying to break it up. The one thing you could do is you can just cut those blocks and just start putting in some other colors. So if you didn't want a green quilt or that much green, you could just slice them anyway, haphazardly. You can slice them from corner to corner. So you can make like a little mini hourglasses, and you can put strips in them. Or you can cut them into hourglasses and keep 2 of your piece blocks, and then to put 2 plain triangles in it. Any way you want. There are so many ways that you can just break up all of that green. But you can just slice anywhere and just add in some other color. That would most definitely do it. Do that about 2 or 3 times per each block. So you cut a slice, add a strip, put the 2 other piece back on, cut it again in a different angle, put a piece in the middle, and then you square it all back up. I hope you understand. I tried to put that into the comment section, but maybe you didn't understand. If you need some more, if you're still not getting it, just comment down below. June says, I'd say you need a break. We'll miss you, but we need to take care of you as well. Well, thank you so much, June. Sylvia Mayo is here. She says, hello, everyone from Olivet, Missouri. Hi, how are you? We need to, well, I'm saying we need to do a St. Louis meetup. And I'm like, no, I go all out to the Quilt Guilds anyway. But that was pretty cool. I still met Francesca through my Facebook. I had never met her in person, so that was still cool. And Rita says, when quilting, I get nothing done. Well, that's about what happens over here, so I need to take a break just so I can straighten out parts of my house. So, house, business, papers, all that kind of stuff. I cleaned my desk off, and now it's back filled again, so... Let's see. Bonita says, will you continue with the EQ8 tutorials? You know, those are the videos that I actually hate. And the reason is because my desktop, I have to reboot before I even start taping. And then I can only do like up to 20 minutes. And by the time I'm showing you something, I'm right smack in the middle of something. I'll try to do what I can. I have not even attempted to do a video for a Saturday yet, so I don't know if I'll have an EQ video on Saturday or not. I'll try to look at it tomorrow and see how it's behaving, and then we'll just go from there. And that's because with me taking 2 days off for the holiday to cook on Monday and Tuesday being the holiday, I didn't really get a head start on it. I have to get started on those EQ videos way ahead of time because they are nerve-wracking. But I'll do what I can. And I can't remember what the... Let me go look. Trying to figure out where's the best place for me to go look. I like, you know, if something is not getting a lot of views, then I don't like to keep doing them. But I'll see. I'll do maybe 1 or 2 more and see where we go from there. Because it's a lot of work if nobody is looking at them. Rhonda Tenniel says, hello everyone from St. Anne. That's also in Missouri. Hi, Rhonda. I don't think I've met you either. Darlene is saying thanks. Diane says the one he had on was stretchy, the velour. Okay, and it could be, some of them are, because then they kind of can mold into your head a lot better. But I think it can also be made. I don't know what that material is, because I have bought one that's made with that material, and that material is okay too, because it's not cotton. It's more of a polyester or something. She's still asking about fabrics for the do-rag, just in case anybody is lost. Sandra Ingstrom said, glad you're taking a break. Enjoy. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Rita Whitney says, you got a husband? Yes, I do. Okay, Diane, if I do make it to Atlanta, I got your cell phone number, and I will text you as soon as I get the actual flight information, just so I'll let you know that I'm coming for sure. So I will most definitely do that. Diane 57 goes, me either, Rita. Where have you two been? He used to be online, but he will never comment. And I had to kick him off, because what was happening with our internet was that with the Roku TV, it takes up so much of the internet power that's how he watches me. He don't want to watch on the laptop. And so when he watches on Roku, it was what was kicking us out of the internet. Ever since we have not been getting kicked out, I have kicked him out of my chat room, okay? That is too funny. Oh, Bonita says that's a 3 to 4 hour drive. Okay, I didn't know that. It was that close to Atlanta. Carolyn says, going to miss you, but understand the demands. I watch your videos, which are informative. Can't wait for you to return. Well, thank you so much. Eric wants to know, has anyone ever gone on a quilting cruise? I have not, but I'm interested in doing one. Not next year, but I'm interested in doing one. Just got to plan it, because they are a little pricey. And you still, most of them have to pay for your flight to get to wherever the cruise leaves. So. And Orna says she'd go. Darlene says she would love to go. Sounds like we need to get a quilting cruise together. Paula Minich says, you're the best. Love your work. Thank you so much, Paula. I appreciate that. June says, no, Eric, but Bonnie Hunter does them. I hear they are fun. I want to go on a quilting cruise, because I want to go places and then quilt when the ship's out at sea, and then go in and see exciting places after that. That sounds interesting. Bonita's not giving up. She says, okay, I'll just leave my questions for you in a video when I get stuck on something. Okay. Peggy is here. Hi, Peggy. She says, hi, T and all. Little late from Florissant, Missouri. She's also in my scrap quilting club. Thank you, Peggy, for joining us. Darlene says there's also knitting and crochet cruises, too. And then Terry says, sorry I'm late. You're never late to the party. We enjoy you whenever you come. We got Rhonda Barlow says, hey. And Paula says she's from Bama, Alabama. Diana Nelson is here. She says, hi, T. Merry Christmas. Hi, Diana. Hope you had a great day yesterday. And Rita Whitney is asking, does anyone know the other quilting program to compare with EQ? I don't. If anybody else does, let me know in the comments. Let me just scroll down and see if anybody has said anything. I don't see anything. So if anybody answers, I'll read it later. Eric says, I was thinking of doing the cruise to Alaska. Not sure what teachers will be on board. I don't even really care about the teachers or the projects because I'm one of those bad students. If I go with, like, if they're doing applique or something and I don't want to do it, or any subject I don't want to do, I just sit in the back. I have my own little pieces of fabric I start sewing on. So I don't care who's on it, but I would love to do it. My friend and I was even talking about doing a cruise to Alaska this year in July, but we haven't said anything. She's trying to wait till no, not this year, 2019 in July, my birthday month. And we looked up all the prices, and she's got a family of 4 that she's trying to take, and then it's me and my husband. And so she was saying that it was kind of expensive to take 4 people. And she learned from one of the travel agents that if you wait until the last minute to see if they have any cancellations, that those spots are normally cheaper. So that's what we're in the process of doing. But it won't be a quilting cruise. So we got Laura. She says, I'm from Maryland. How long are you taking a break for? About 2 weeks. I might do the live chats because I don't have to, and I'm just going to be chatting like I am today, because that's only an hour. I don't have to prepare for that very much. I prepare like maybe an hour before, where I go and make the chat and then make a post in my Teaquilts group that the chat is happening. So it takes a little bit of effort, about maybe 15 minutes total, but I don't have like hours to prepare to do a live chat. And my phone has turned sideways again. See? Now it turns back as soon as I turn it around. Let's see. I got to scroll back down. Rhonda says that she is a member of the Florissant Quilt Guild. Oh, so you're in my Flower Valley Quilt Guild. You're in my quilt guild. I just don't know you. We have to meet. Or maybe I do. I'm wondering. Okay, I have to think about that. And Paula says, Alaska's amazing. Lived there for 4 winters. July, August is the best time. And that's when I was trying to go. She can't go in August. I really want to go in August. And she can't go in August because she has, her son's is a senior this year, but her daughter will be still in high school. So we can't go during the school time. We got to go in the summer. Diane says, I watched the first one, but got interrupted when watching the second one. I don't know if she's talking to me or somebody else. Rita says she's wondering why Eric didn't say hi to her. Uh-oh. Eric, you're slipping. Darlene says, I might look for such a cruise out of Baltimore. Bonita says, I don't know about a cruise. I think at some point I'd want to jump. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Woo. Eric says, I'm on my phone. Chat is very slow. I hope it's not slow. I'm looking at my phone and it's keeping up pretty good. One thing I would probably recommend before you come into chat rooms, if you're having trouble with your internet crawling, is to reboot your system before you get onto the live chat, because it has helped me a lot. I just reboot my phone and my iPad and make sure that everything is starting out fresh. Sarah says she would love to go. Paula says this is my dream cruise. Rita says I don't know what she's saying. It's like, is she cruising on a Sunday afternoon or is she cussing on a Sunday afternoon? It's too funny. Just some typos. Oh, God. Oh. And Eric is telling Bonita that there are some slides on the cruise. And Diane says, it would be my luck. I would get seasick. You have to prepare for that. You have to take some medicines for that beforehand. Because most people will get sick because you fly first to get to wherever the cruise leave, and then you go on a cruise, and that's just too much for your body. But there's drugs for that. And Eric's talking about T, you're the teacher. Yeah, right. Judy Brown says, and I'm paused at that name because my aunt's married name is Judy Brown. Says, I made a card trick quilt using your video. Made it with purples and greens for my sister, and she loves it. That is pretty awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing. Love to see a picture of it. If you are in Teaquilts Facebook group, love to see you drop a picture there. Did I tell you all I also got Instagram this week? I have Teaquilts Instagram, just Teaquilts. Don't know what I'm going to do over there, but I have it. I figured, you know, I need to go and buy up all the Teaquilts names before somebody else take it. So, Francine says, I received a special gift from the children. The Dear Jane quilt design software. Oh, wow. And she says, now I've got to challenge myself. T, is that just about the same as the EQ8? Yes, you can. If you have Electric Quilt 8, you can do some modifications with your Dear Jane software. So they do hook into where you can open the programs, but it is a standalone program. It's not EQ8. But if you've got EQ8, in addition to that, you can pull over the stuff into EQ8 and make adjustments and even do different designs and patterns with it. Rhonda's asking what day in July. I'm the 2nd. I'm the 28th of July. It's my birthday. Francesca says, I don't know if this is IMK. Quilt sells a program that inventories all quilt files on your PC. Oh, okay. IMK. Diane 57 says, sounds beautiful, Judy. Shirley says, sorry I'm late. Love your live chats. Hi, Shirley. Welcome. Nobody is late. We're just here chilling out today. Rita says, we cruised to Italy 12 days. And she said it was a good idea. So let me go down. I don't know. I guess I must have missed something. I'm scrolling back and forth, but... And then Judy goes, T, you got 2 Judy Browns. Well, I got 3, actually. I got my aunt, too. Eric did come back and say hi to Rita. He go, uh-oh. Hi, Rita. And Rhonda says that she's friends with Gwen Best. This is my first year. You said your birthday is in July. Yes. So, okay, I do know Gwen. And I've quilted for Gwen before. So, yes. I just haven't personally met you. I think I may have seen you in the guild, but I don't think I personally met you. Anita Nan says, too long on the water for the quilting cruise. I hear they are at least 7 days. They have some 4-day cruises as well. Eric's in trouble. My greeter is not doing his job. It's probably because he didn't get paid. Peggy says, good time to take a break. I have a bunch of your videos to catch up on. I think Bernadette, we'd know her face, just not her name. And I think she's talking about Rhonda, not Bernadette. Don't help me get confused. Francine says, an Alaskan and a Panama Canal cruise are the 2 I'd like to go on. And then Leetta says, no cruises for me. Too much water. And Eric is doing an area check. He says, hi, anyone I missed. And Benita's just letting me know that she's following me on those EQ lessons. I appreciate that. She's real motivated. She just got her software. She's asked me a few questions in the comment section. So EQ can be something you can do forever and not sew a stitch. So you got to be careful. And then Paula is saying Instagram is fun. We'll friend you. Well, thank you so much. Eric, I thought you were sleeping again. That was June. Vicky says supposed to get 3 to 5 inches of snow up in upper Michigan. Oh my goodness. I don't want any snow. It can get cold. I just don't want any snow. And Peggy says, I love Instagram more photos, less political. Okay, that's pretty cool. Janet Mackerel says, I'm glad Judy Brown clarified that. I am Judy's sister. She hadn't said nothing about card trick quilt. She works on around the world. That's funny. That's pretty cool. Got 2 sisters that quilt together. I wish I had somebody in my family that loved to do quilting like I do. Francine says, I need to learn to get on Instagram. Thanks for that. Okay. And let's see. June says she's in a flash flood again. 1 to 2 inches of rain and some snow. So you all be safe, yes. My phone got hacked. This is Eric talking to June. He's making stuff up, I have a feeling. That June, my phone got hacked and reacting slow since I had to delete and oh, he for real, and reset everything. Oh my goodness. It's just sad that people do that kind of stuff. Loretta's here. She says hi from Ohio. Hi, Loretta. I love that name. I forgot when Sprinter's name. I'm Barbara, I think. I'm trying to keep up. She says, learn to use EQ8. How did you learn to use EQ8? Just self-taught, because when I'm one of those people that if I spend my hard-earned money on something, I'm going to sit down and figure it out. I have a friend that we would buy things. It could cost like $1,000 for some software. And I'm waiting, like she might buy one part of something and I might buy another part of something. And then I'm waiting on her to let me know if I should go get the other part that she got. I've already given her the feedback on the part that I got. And she's saying that she hasn't even taken it out of the box and it's been a month. And I'm like, oh no. Anytime I spend major money on something, I make sure I get it out and use it right away. So I am self-taught on electric quilt. And so whatever it is that I need to do is what I will do. And that's why I decided maybe this time I should go ahead and get those lesson books that I just purchased, because I'm like, maybe it's something in there that I don't know. But for the most part, they got a few things like how to make wedge quilts in EQ. I didn't know how to do that. That's in there. One of the books has how to do t-shirt quilts. I know how to do that. I know how to make custom layouts. And one of them was talking about how to do panel quilts. Panel quilts is the same as doing a custom layout. So I know that I learned how to do the wedge quilts in there. Well, the instructions are in there. I haven't done it yet. And then I like the quilts that have optical illusions where the pieces look like they're not straight lines, where they're kind of curving into, I don't know what you would call it, like a kaleidoscope look, but it's black and white or red and white. I like those, and I haven't done those. So they kind of are just basically changing the sizes of the blocks and everything is matching up, probably through paper piecing, but I don't know yet. So it's got a few subjects in there that I don't know anything about. And then I may not use every tool in EQ. So these books might help me so that I can understand or better utilize one of the tools. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to use them yet because I've been busy this month. But I'm basically self-taught, but I thought maybe I should go ahead and just get some books this time. So that was kind of like my Christmas gift to myself. My husband and I decided not to do gifts this year. We basically have bought and we get what we need when we need it. So we decided it was okay this year not to do Christmas gifts. And then June says, that's fine. Sorry that people can't find something else to do. T, can work them so they would get tired out. I don't know if we had a person in here or not. I don't know what June's referring to. Linda says, did enough boating on the Great Lakes in my younger years. Will stick to camping now. Now, see, I can't do camping because of all the bug noises outside. And crickets is the worst. I can't sleep in noise. And then Loretta is saying that she seconded me, saying, I wish I had a sister to quilt with. She's saying it's not as fun quilting by yourself. No, it's not, but I do it anyway because it's what I love to do, but I would love to be able to share it with somebody on a regular basis. And then Teresa's asking me, is that an Epic behind your new machine? No new machines. If I got a new machine, you would definitely know about it. I have no plans to buy a new machine. My only plan would be to add some kind of computer electronics to my Vision 2.0. But no new machines are planned. Now, somebody had a red-eye singer that I almost wanted to buy just because the price was right and it was beautiful. And I have a regular treadle, single treadle, but I was like, you haven't even stitched one stitch on that machine at home. I stitched on it before I bought it. And I'm like, you are not going to go buy another machine. So I didn't do it. And it was local, too. It was like, oh, my God, it's beautiful. But I didn't. And then we've got Helen says, Helen from San Antonio. Hey, y'all. Hi, Helen. Welcome to the chat. I hope I didn't miss anybody's comments. Eric says, how many projects is Mom and Pop working on? Seems like every other video they're doing a new project. Laura says, I think she was talking about something else. Rita says, oh, yeah, friends, help. Type a machine to buy. That's one of those things you're just going to have to go in and see what features you want on a machine. Make a list of the features you want on a machine. And then you're going to have to go into your local stores, whether you buy from them or not. And you're going to have to go sew on those machines. I don't think that anybody can personally tell you 100% what type of machine you should buy. It's something you got to know that you're comfortable with it. I remember one time I went into a Viking store, and I can't remember which brand of Viking I was sewing on. And it was irritating me every time it had this little weird noise every time it started sewing and the cut. And it drove me crazy. And I'm like, I can't listen to this. Now, maybe if I had sewed on it for 2 weeks or something, I probably would have gotten used to it. But while I was in the store, it was bothering me. So I'm like, I can't buy this machine. So you just need to go in and test drive some of them. Oh, she was saying that I can take care of the bullies for Eric. Okay. Oh gosh. Nobody is bullying him. They just want their little shout out. They want Eric to tell them hi. Everybody loves him. He's okay. Debbie and I love him. Darlene says she replaced her entire kitchen in 2006. New floors, appliance, everything upgraded. I just used my convection microwave to bake cornbread about 3 days ago. It's been in there that long. Linda said, my husband and I didn't exchange gifts this year either, or buying $500 binoculars for camping. Okay. Yeah, I just was like, I don't even feel like, even going into the rat race. And I don't normally even go to the rat race for his gifts. I normally just buy his stuff online, or he mostly likes stuff from Home Depot. So I just buy his stuff as he wants it throughout the year because he's real low key. And Rita is saying that that makes sense. I need to try them out. Yes, because you can get everybody's favorite brand, but that may not be your favorite brand. So Diane is saying, good night, everyone. Exercise wore me out. Happy New Year. Bye-bye. It's already 8:03, so we'll be ending in a bit. But bye-bye, Diane. Thank you so much. So you all just talking about all kinds of quilting, online things. And I didn't read all of those out. I just think I read out just mom and pop. But you all got so many in here that I'm too lazy to read it all. Okay, so I am done for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm trying to think, was there something else I need to tell you all? Other than I have put on I did some community posts on YouTube, and I put some posts out there about t-shirt quilts, and I know that everybody isn't going to like all the shirt ideas, and my goal is if I keep waiting for everybody to like all the shirts, we're still never going to get a shirt. I've been doing this for 3 or 4 months now, trying to get somebody to send me an actual t-shirt design. I don't want written instructions on what I should put on the quilt. I want the design laid out, because that's not my forte. So I can do what I can do, and then if people were not satisfied with that, I don't know what else to do. So what I probably will do is I will pick a design when I hear back from this design company. I probably would just purchase 50 shirts in various sizes. And if nobody wants to purchase the shirts, that's okay too, because I can just give them out as gifts as I go to Quilt Guilds or whatever. So I know I can't make a shirt that will please everybody. The shirts that I had with the color print was put onto a cotton t-shirt. When I went to my local person here to get that done, they said they recommend that those shirts be put on, that type of material be put on polyester, because it will sink into the fibers more. And some people don't want to wear polyester shirts. I know I probably wouldn't want to wear a polyester shirt just because I'm hot all the time. And then I was told if it was put on a cotton shirt, it's not going to last as long. Now, the shirts that I got made, I went ahead and hand washed those 2 shirts. They look pretty good right now. But down the line, maybe that would be an option as well. It's just that those color shirts cost more money. And so I'm trying to get something that's more reasonably priced for a first shirt. I'm not big on YouTube to have like hundreds of people trying to buy Teaquilt shirts. So I don't want to have to, you know, the more shirts you buy, the cheaper the price is. And I would have to buy like 200 shirts. And it's like, I really can't get rid of 200 shirts. So I am just trying to figure out just getting a shirt made, and then we'll just go from there. And then, you know, there can be more than one Teaquilts t-shirt. So just keep that in mind. And that's all I have for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Let me just check the chat one more time to make sure I didn't miss anything. And Happy New Year's to everybody. And I will see you all New Year's Day, hopefully. If anybody comes, I'll be here to do a chat on that day. And then remember, you won't get any videos after Vlogmas. So, see you all. And a lot of people are just saying good night. So, I don't have anything else, I think, to add. And everybody take care. I'm just waiting a minute for some of the good nights to pop through. Eric saying good night. Happy New Year to everybody. Sarah saying Happy New Year to everyone. Tracy Davis saying Happy New Year to everyone. Francine saying Happy New Year. Benita say Happy New Year and be safe. So yeah, so you all take care, and I will see you all next